Naughty Dog. Oh, oh, Naughty Dog. They did it to us again. Wow. All right, guys. So we have to talk about what happened today. So today is The Last of Us Day, September 26th. Annually, Naughty Dog always comes out with new content, information, right? Merchandise announcements, whatever. Okay. But particularly the last couple of years, they've been hyping up The Last of Us Day. You don't want to miss it. Big content being dropped, all new announcements coming your way. And of course, 2021 is no different, right? And what is the one thing that every loyal Naughty Dog fan and Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 fan, or less Part 2 fans for sure than Part 1, but what are they all waiting for with bated breath? They're all waiting for news on Factions Part 2. Factions, that's all anyone cares about. Everybody and their mother has played The Last of Us Part 2's campaign. Nobody cares about the campaign anymore, not to mention it was incredibly divisive. People just want information on Factions. After all, Factions Part 2 was promised to be released with The Last of Us Part 2, and then a short 9 or 10 months prior to the release of Part 2 in June of 2020, Naughty Dog just haphazardly released an email and said, no, you're not going to get Factions. No, but at some point we'll release information and let you know. We're excited. We're excited to share with you what we've been working on for Factions or multiplayer.
We're going to share it with you, we promise.
Okay, so here we are. Now we're 2 years later, September of 2021, going into 2022. And, crickets. Yeah, crickets. Nothing from Naughty Dog. Nothing. No updates. So what do? 3 days ago, they report that Naughty Dog teases all new information or content for The Last of Us Outbreak Day. You better buckle up your seatbelt and get ready, because this is new content and new announcements coming your way. And what do we have? So they say 9 a.m. Pacific time and 12 p.m. Eastern time. This release or content is going to be revealed. So don't miss it, okay? Don't miss it. So GamesRadar.com, they say, we've been hearing whispers of Naughty Dog's standalone multiplayer expansion, a follow-up to the original game's PvP mode, Factions, for over a year now, but the studio itself is yet to reveal anything. Surprise, surprise, this is Naughty Dog. Job listings confirm that Naughty Dog is indeed working on some sort of cinematic standalone multiplayer game, but Factions 2 has yet to be officially announced. For The Last of Us Day 2021, maybe we'll finally hear from Naughty Dog on that front. So it's obvious what people want. It's even obvious what these publications and video game websites want, what the media wants. Everybody wants to know what's happened with Factions 2. That's all anybody cares about. Nobody cares about merchandise. Nobody cares about backpacks. Nobody cares about cosplay. Nobody cares about music. Nobody cares about freaking dolls. Factions. You promised it. You promised it. And then you promised, when you lopped it off haphazardly back in September of 2019, you promised you'd have new information being released soon when it was ready. And here we are 2 years later and still nothing. Okay, so now you've got Naughty Dog Communications Chief Joshua Bradley announcing, in addition to the merch below, we'll be revealing some all new content on today, Sunday, September 26th. So what do they have? Let's go to the PlayStation blog, the official PlayStation website, The Last of Us Day 2021, a community celebration. How wonderful, right? We are excited to share new digital content, exclusives, merch, and a special photo mode event. I can't tell if my beard is just itchy or I'm breaking out in hives because I'm allergic to the bull that Naughty Dog is spewing right now. A special photo mode event? But they have exclusives, so maybe that means that there's some kind of DLC. Maybe there's Factions is coming. Let's read more. Okay, let's just read more, but it does say merch. Not a good sign. Hi everyone, it's been over a year since we released The Last of Us Part 2, a major chapter in the growing The Last of Us universe. It's that same world that we've been privileged to celebrate with the incredibly passionate and ever-growing fan base for 8 years. When we plan this year's event, we aim to make this day super engaging so we can celebrate the diverse and talented The Last of Us community on a global scale. Okay, one thing I need to say is Naughty Dog and the way that they shove political correctness down our effing throats is getting a little annoying, okay? I'm not one to really care about political correctness. You want to be this or that, you want to do this or that, I don't care, live your life. It doesn't really bother me. I don't get worked up over this stuff generally. But I gotta say, the way Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann go out of their way to just jam this political correctness down our effing throats is just, it's so manufactured, contrived, and just tiring, because I have to get in here super engaging so we can celebrate with our diverse. Our community is so diverse, and if it's not, it better be diverse, because Neil Druckmann, it better be diverse. We're very fortunate to have a great relationship with our community. No, you don't. No, you have a toxic relationship with your community right now. You really do. People are sick and tired of you stringing them along and your nonsense and the rollout of The Last of Us Part 2, the leaks, the copyright strikes, the garbage, the crunch culture, the political correctness. They're sick of your freaking garbage. You don't have a good relationship with the community right now. You don't. So, but what do they have? They promised all new and exciting content that we didn't want to miss. So, let's chat about what we got cooking. Okay. The Last of Us Part 2 covers and rarities now streaming in limited edition vinyl by Mondo. You're excited to announce that you're streaming audio rarities from The Last of Us Part 2 soundtrack? Attention audiophiles and collectors, time to warm up your record players. No, Neil. It's not time to warm up my record player, you. So there's more. The Last of Us Part 2 Joel statue by Dark Horse. Another statue. A statue. In partnership with Dark Horse Direct, I don't even know who the these people are, we're proud to present a new limited edition 14.25-inch Joel statue from The Last of Us Part 2. A spoiler incoming, just to let you know. Then again, I'm not really concerned about spoilers at this point because the game's been out for like 14, 15 months. If you haven't played it by now, then I really don't know what you're waiting for. But Naughty Dog so royally effed up the Joel situation in the Last of Us universe, and certainly Part 2. They so royally effed it up, and they at least pissed off 50% of their fan base with the way that they offed him so unceremoniously and brutally. It was just not probably a wise decision for the franchise moving forward. But now, what they're going to try to do is they realize they effed that up, and they probably hurt their sales by killing off this beloved character, so they're going to offer limited edition Joel statues. Trying to make up revenue? You idiots. You killed off maybe the most popular character in Sony PlayStation lore right now. He was. And so now a character who was killed off in the first 60 to 70 minutes of the game, which is like a 23-hour campaign, you're going to sell limited edition Joel statues. How often in a game when a character is just killed off and is no longer part of the storyline, how often do you see that development studio 15 months later still selling massive statues of said character? What were you thinking killing him off? That was a terrible decision, yet you continue to exploit that character. Okay, so there's more. PlayStation Gear Store, we've got the exclusive merchandise. So now more merchandise. So new offerings include a waxed canvas backpack for here, there, and everywhere. Oh, that's so exciting. Thank you, Naughty Dog. And an awesome StormTech waterfall insulated rain jacket with a laser engraved patch. That's perfect for the changing seasons. Oh, thank you, Naughty Dog. Neil, thank you. Sony, thank you for that waxed backpack and that multi-seasoned jacket that I can now get from you. I'm surprised it doesn't say that it's a limited edition jacket. Wow. Oh, we're excited to announce exclusive merchandise. Oh, see, it's exclusive though. They gotta get it. It's either exclusive or it's limited. It's one or the other. But that's not all, okay? The triumphant return of photo mode. Starting today, October 29th, we're kicking off a month of community captures with different themes each week as we make our way through October. Post your photo mode shots to Twitter with the hashtag TLOU photo mode and tag Naughty Dog to enter. What's the prize? An Ellie doll? A poster? A waxed backpack? Who is in charge of the PR over there? Good Lord. I think his name was, who is it? Communications Chief Joshua Bradley. Fire that guy. So this is that's it. That's it. That's the bulk of their announcements for September 26th, The Last of Us Day. So all that excitement they were building up once again, all the reporting by media outlets telling us to wait with bated breath because we're probably going to get information finally on factions mode. No. So they close by saying, first and foremost, this day is celebrating you, in italicized, the incredible community. No. What was your name again? Joshua Bradley? No. Neil Druckmann? No. Naughty Dog? No, you're not celebrating us. Stop with the patronizing, condescending, string us along nonsense. You're backhanding your loyal factions and Last of Us fans, what few at this point you may have left. You've already alienated half of them with the decision to kill off Joel, which was a poor one, let's be honest, financially and for the longevity of the franchise. Poor decision. And now you have the audacity to get everybody excited for all new content about to drop. Don't miss it. 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. Don't miss it. This is really exciting. And you offer us a waxed backpack and a Joel toy and some audio. Shame on you, Naughty Dog, for this garbage. You know what your community wants, and you continue to roundhouse kick them in the gonads. Let's scroll down at the message board just to prove my point if you don't believe me about the whole factions thing and that's all anybody really cares about. First comment, oh, come on. It's high time for an announcement on Factions 2. You think? We want DLC, Factions, or TLOU 1 remake or a new game. Something. An announcement of some sort. Man, what a letdown. They know, Naughty Dog knows what people want, they know what they're doing, yet they have the audacity to talk about how they're celebrating us with this material, with this merchandise, with these posters, with these dolls. And then they have the audacity, despite the fact that they know they're stringing us along, they say we're very fortunate to have a great relationship with our community. Give me a fucking break. Seriously. Serious. News no one cares about. How sad. Yes, Hogleg95. How sad. Well, maybe they're just not ready to show it. We know what they're talking about. Factions. What do we... Covers and rarities announcement made my day. Thanks, I assume that's sarcasm. For the love of God, please give us factions. So anyway, that's going to conclude this rant, this diatribe, if you will. Thank you for sitting through to the end if you have sat through to the end. And with that, I think we're going to call it a night. So if you also want to vent, please leave a comment down below and I will certainly get back to you. I will listen to you vent. We can engage in a cathartic form of therapeutic back and forth together. All right, guys. Good night. Bless you.